KGUN-9 on your side first warning weather with Chief Meteorologist Erin Christiansen.
Of course, our big weather story of the day, the Haboob in the Phoenix area, more specifically near Eloy. This storm system here stretching several miles wide, several miles high, moving to the north at about 20 miles per hour. The reason that there were 4 separate accidents on I-10 near Picacho Peak today. Now, the Department of Public Safety says that those 4 accidents, each involving 2 cars, so 8 cars total involved in some sort of an accident or a wreck along I-10 because of this very dust storm, and we are expecting similar conditions again tomorrow. I want to give you a look now at our radar because you're looking at this thinking, hey, we've got a lot of rain. This is going to settle the dust. The only problem is that the radar beam that is picking this up is detecting the moisture in the mid and upper levels, not what is at the surface. Most of what you're seeing here is evaporating before reaching the ground. And that is actually what has brought on our strong gusting winds and essentially that huge dust storm. Here's the way that it works. In the upper levels, you got a lot of moisture. As that rain falls through a dry pocket of air in the midsection of the atmosphere, it evaporates that air. That becomes quite cold. It's heavy, a lot more dense than the air surrounding it, and it's just like taking a brick and throwing it into a swimming pool. It just shoots right down to the surface. That strong wind down at the surface pushes right along the valley, kicking up that dust, and so you get that wall, sort of that front of dust, and in this case, moving to the north. Now, we're not feeling as strong gusts in the Tucson area right now. Still feeling 32-mile-an-hour gusts, though, in Oracle, 25 Wilcox, 26 Douglas. So the wind is still an issue. But by tomorrow at this time, it won't be the storm system that's kicking up the wind that we're having today as the issue. It will be the storms passing to our north. So it will seem as though it's all one big system. Actually, 2 different causes. The storm tomorrow is still going to bring on similar conditions. West-southwesterly wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Same time frame, about noon to 7, and yes, more of that blowing dust, potentially seeing more dust storms like what we had today. So a wind advisory is posted for most of the day tomorrow for the areas you see shaded in brown. That basically means that the wind is going to be strong enough to make travel difficult. Adding to that will be the blowing dust on I-10 from Marana to Phoenix, State Route 191 between Pierce and Douglas, and on I-10 between the Wilcox Playa and the New Mexico state line. If you can avoid these areas tomorrow, I certainly would. Or if you must travel them, the earlier in the day, the better. We also have a red flag warning for the areas highlighted here. It does include eastern Pima County and Tucson. Basically, this means strong wind gusts, low humidity values, and a high fire danger rating. Those criteria will be met for several hours at a time, and we need to use extreme caution with anything that can spark a fire because under these conditions, a fire would spread very, very quickly. So aside from the wind tomorrow, things looking pretty nice after that. Thursday, Friday in the 70s and back to mostly sunny skies.
The weather changed so quickly today because it was beautiful, very sunny, and then all of a sudden those clouds just moved
on
in.
a dime. Isn't it amazing how fast that can happen?
Amazing.
Thanks, Erin.
You bet.
You know, the Moore Ranch on the east side of Tucson is famous for raising alpacas, but this is the animal that caught my eye, actually caught my ear because I was walking under a tree and I heard, hello.
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
So colorful and beautiful.
And the best part is no cage. Baby just flies all over the place and comes to roost in the tree.
Did you say anything else to him? Did he say anything else to you?
That was it.
That was it. Okay.
But that was good enough for me.
Yeah, you can find more of Guys Picks on our website, KGUN9.com. When we come back.